And even if we all droids, I'm R2. My haters get lightsabers, salam through. I'm a beast on beast, just like Hans Wu. I mean Wookie, sorry, but I be tripping, yo.
Welcome back. This is the G2 podcast, the G Squared podcast, featuring...
I'm Gonzalez.
Why did you sound robotic?
'Cause I'm tired. Go, speak.
And I am Jay Gonzalez. And we are here to talk about Antman 3. Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania. Did you see a wasp?
I don't know, maybe I was trying to... Someone passed my eye. I was like, what's going on right now?
Oh, okay. All right. So, usually after we see a movie, we talk about it, we review it internally, you know, we speak about it amongst each other, what we liked, what we didn't like. Why I'm looking over there, I don't know. Oh, because it's the main camera. Yeah, it's fine. It makes sense. So, that's what we normally do. We normally speak with each other and talk about how we feel about the film, things of that nature. But this time, we didn't do that. Yeah, so usually we kind of like review it internally, you know, amongst each other. We talk about it, chat about it, share our thoughts, and we didn't do that. And now it's been 2 weeks since we saw Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time to talk about it. Ice cream truck? There were no ice cream trucks in the movie.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yes.
Where was there ice cream truck in the movie?
I'm thinking about yesterday, though, guys. I'm thinking about Tim Burton's in what you call it, inside the train station. The truck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When we were talking to Papa, there was a Tim Burton's ice cream truck inside of the Long Island thingy, my bobber.
There was a key. It was a stand, not a truck.
It had wheels.
That's not a truck.
It had wheels.
Oh my gosh. All right. So now y'all know what a truck is. A truck is just a cart on wheels.
It wasn't a cart. It was a truck.
That's it. That's what a truck is.
You're mean.
I didn't do anything. I just told them what your definition of a truck is. That's all I did.
But it had wheels.
I know. That's gonna be the name of the episode. It had wheels. It had wheels.
It had wheels on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Up in here.
Up in here, up in here. That's what you just said? That's DMX. That ain't the wheels on the bus. She did the DMX version of Wheels on the Bus. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our pod. This is what you get. You never know what you're going to get when you watch this pod. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Ice cream trucks. Something with wheels. DMX. Why not? What a pod. And we didn't even get to the fact that we both have Wu-Tang shirts on. So that means really good stuff is coming. Really good stuff. Just gonna fix this pillow here while you gather yourself. Because, you know, it had wheels. You know what didn't have wheels?
What?
Cassie's device.
What?
Cassie, Ant-Man's daughter.
Yes, it did. The table had wheels.
It did not have wheels. Trying to start the pod, and she's gonna say, "Yeah, it had wheels. Everything had wheels, huh?"
You have wheels. I have wheels.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's an interesting part of the multiverse. The Wheeliverse. Wow.
There's a tire verse.
The Tireverse. Is that where the things with the wheels are? That's where they are? Or that's a different one of just tires, no people. We didn't talk at all about our thoughts on the film. Power saver mode. All right, whatever. Watch. We didn't talk at all about our thoughts on the film, and so was it better than number 1? Is my first question.
No.
This was not better than Ant-Man 1.
Oh, wait, yes.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, let's try this again. Did it have wheels? No.
Yes.
Was Ant-Man 3 better than Ant-Man 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, excuse me. Yes, I don't know if they heard me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Was Ant-Man 3 better than Ant-Man 2?
Yes.
So this is the best Ant-Man. Wow. Okay.
I don't like the second one. I don't. Mm-mm.
Second one is no good?
Mm-mm.
Oof. Why the second one is no good?
I just don't like it. I just didn't like that it did. I just didn't like anything
You can't
about
talk
it.
that low.
I didn't like anything about it, so.
Okay. You didn't like that Wasp was in it? Wow. That's a lot of hate right there.
I like her. It's just
You like her, you just didn't like that she was in the movie.
No, I just didn't like the movie.
Okay.
And her part in it. And the way her part was. My hand is just all up in your camera.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't need that eye? You don't want that eye? Alright, then
I'll
you
be
just
the
be...
one eye, the one arm bandit.
That's it. You be right side Emily, that's it. What? Because you don't have a left hand or a left eye.
And I don't got what about my torso, my legs?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what you do. Maybe you just be a big head like MODOK. Did you like MODOK? Machine operating. Oh, okay. All right. No, it's good.
No, I did not like MODOK.
No?
No.
I didn't like that he was the guy from number 1. They could have made MODOK anybody.
Yeah.
They made him the guy from number 1 and then just to die? And say the word I can't say on here a bunch of times? We can't say it. We can't say it. Stop. We can't say it.
We can?
Just to have a whole exchange about the D word?
The boy's private part.
Why did they say the D word like 7 times?
It was in a row. They were like, stop being a... I can't. It's too...
Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Very disappointed with Marvel for that part. I didn't think that was funny or cool. MODOK. MODOK was alright. I just didn't like that it was that guy. And he was like more of a joke than anything else. Except for the one like gotcha moment he had when he got Ant-Man. But let's tell the people a little bit of stuff they don't know. So we saw it opening weekend 2 weeks ago. And then you went and saw it again.
The 20-something.
So, did you like it more the second time or less the second time?
More.
Okay, why did you like it more the second time?
Because I don't know. To be honest, I just liked it more. I don't know. I liked it more the second time than I did the first time.
You just did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we finally saw Kang. We're jumping all over the place, but I don't really care.
I don't care either.
We finally saw Kang. I mean, we saw him as He Who Remains.
But now we see Kang.
All right, now we see a version of Kang who calls himself Kang and who was exiled, kicked out by the others, he says.
Get out. Shoo. You must go.
That's right. And so they kicked him out and trapped him in the quantum realm. And we learned that Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp, Hank Pym's special lady,
had
well, not yet.
I was gonna say male friends because King is the male friend.
There was more than one male friend.
But we only talking about King right now, so I'm gonna mention the main.
You're
male
right about
friend.
that. Well, yeah. So this took place. So Kang has been down there for a hot minute, is what we find out. We find out that Wasp mom, Hope, that's her name, right? Hope's mom, Janet, she was down there for 30 years or something like that. They said
30,
in the second
they
one.
They kept saying it 30.
Yeah, she's down there 30 years. And for part of that 30 years, she was there with Kang. She met Kang. She tried to help Kang. She said they became great friends. That's what they said. Special friends. No, they didn't say special friends.
The special friend was the other friend.
I know. I'm being silly. But I don't know. I think she was special friends with Kang, too.
The way they were looking at each other, I mean, it kind of did seem like they were special friends.
Right.
But it wasn't announced.
It was not announced like the other guy. Which was weird.
She just openly told him. Well, he figured it out.
There was also like a lot of very clear flirting and very clear word choice that said this is what happened. That was weird. She said, but I was lonely. I had needs.
I had wants and demands.
That's what she said. She had needs.
They were met in some type of way.
I know.
In the way specified.
That's going to be a fun video to zoom in on. Yeah, so she met Kang. And she tried to help Kang. She saved his life first.
Well, he saved hers. Then she saved his.
Right. So there was a lot of life saving going on. And then there was a lot of bonding. Two scientists trying to make stuff happen.
Then there was a lot of building and a lot of failed attempts.
And right, they were trying to fix the machine.
Then when they did.
His chair, specifically.
No, they were trying to fix the orb.
Oh, that's right. You're
then
right.
You put the orb in and it fixed the chair.
You're right.
When she put the orb in, she touched it. Her expression.
Gasp. Oh no. What have I done?
I mustn't do this.
And then she saw who he really was.
Yeah.
The Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror. So, she tried to stop him. She took a bunch of Pym particles and blew up his orb. And so he couldn't undo it. So let's start there. I didn't like that part. I thought it was really weird that this guy from the future who has all this superfly technology didn't know about Pym particles. Couldn't undo what was going on with the Pym particles. He needed them for the Pym particles. That was weird to me.
I don't know. You don't know. We collectively do not know.
But that was weird, no?
It was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I think it's weird that this guy has all of this superfly, super futuristic technology, right? Advanced technology. he's from sometime in the future that we don't even know. He says in the movie he's been all the way to the end of time. He doesn't look at time the way that most people do because he knows what happens in time, and he's done the one thing that the other Kangs have not done, which is he went all the way to the end of time and he knows how everything ends. But you didn't get no Pym particles on the way back or on the way there? Like, that's all it was. Pym particles. I would think in his future, or at some point during his bang the table, during see if it had wheels, we'd be in trouble. It'll rolled away. I would think
the light
that
hasn't rolled away.
no, the light is chilling. I would think at some point during his travels to the future, he came in contact with Pym particles, and that's really what defeated him. Pym particles, or left him trapped there for so long. Because the machine was fixed, but Pym particles, it ruined it. That was whack to me. You know what else was whack to me? And then I'm gonna let you go. There was really not a lot of story in this movie. It was like Ant-Man Fast and the Furious. It was just an action movie. It wasn't really much of a story. It was like chase scene, a little piece of story. Fight scene, a little piece of story. How many holes you got?
7.
Little piece of story. You get what I'm saying, though.
Like, and then the Myron guy was like, he got 7.
He has 7, yeah. And it's like,
but why we need to know that though?
I mean, we know already if we're human. So
I know, but why do we need to be reminded of it? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. That was weird too. There's a lot of weird stuff in this movie, but I thought that since this was the start of Phase 5, this would have more story to it. Most of the story was about Kang, but we didn't really learn a lot because we already know the story of Kang based on Loki. He Who Remains. He Who Remains already told us most of this. And so we just heard a different version of Kang saying his story about why he was trapped in the quantum realm, which they explained in this movie. Now, this I thought was good. They explained that the quantum realm operates like the TVA outside of time and space. It's its own, like, singular place. It does not exist anywhere else in the multiverse. And so it doesn't, time is different there, and you're not going to find another one in the multiverse. And so I thought that was cool. But there was still a lot of stuff that just didn't make sense to me. Like, she said she turned his prison into an empire. Well, yes, that's what she said. She said I fought against Kang because he turned his prison into an empire. Where all the soldiers came from that looked like him and had similar technology?
I don't know. You don't know. I don't know.
It was weird.
There's a lot of you don't knows. I don't know.
There is a lot of you don't know. I don't knows. You're right. And so this movie was okay to me. I don't think it's something I need to watch many times. I probably won't watch it again. And I'll say more why in a minute, but I feel like this wasn't something that had rewatch/replay value. And I feel like America is saying the same thing because ticket sales are way down. This is now the worst, if I'm correct from what I read online. This is the worst ticket sales. Excuse me. This movie has the worst ticket sales for all of Marvel. The only one that comes close is Eternals. You're precious.
No, I'm precious.
You liked Eternals.
Liked.
You watched it how many times?
4.
That's a lot of like. That's a lot of like. That's not a little bit of like. That's like when you go to Cold Stone. It's like it, love it, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. That's how you felt about Eternals, right?
At one point.
I mean, after 4 times.
Well, I watched it once with my mom, and I watched it once with you, and I watched it once with Jacob, and I had to pause it a bunch of times, and then
so one
it.
more.
Because wait, and no, and I count his as 2 because at the end he was like, "Play that back." I'm confused, so I had to restart the whole thing.
That is 2 times.
That's why.
Yes, that would be 2 times. Yes.
So yeah.
So you sat through Eternals back to back 2 times?
Yeah.
That's a pod by itself. We're gonna leave that one right there for now. We'll get back to that another day. Wow, that's gangster. You might be an Avenger. Sitting through Eternals twice, that's a superpower.
He made me sit through Black Widow twice.
Black Widow twice? Holy mackerel.
What's the other thing? Oh my gosh. I forget. What's Shang-Chi? Like 3 times.
They can't hear you.
He made me watch like Shang-Chi twice in a row and then the next day watch it again.
Wow. That's a lot of Shang-Chi. That's a lot of Shang-Chi.
I did see like every phase 4 Marvel movie like 1,000 times.
I feel bad for you. I really do. That's sad.
I could tell you like half the lyrics in Black Widow if I wanted to. But I don't want to.
Don't worry, we won't ask you to. All right, so what are your thoughts on the movie? Come on. What did you like? What did you not like? We the people want to know.
Who's the people?
I can't say names, but the people. I even got a text message earlier for somebody who watched it. And they said, I can't wait to hear what Emily thinks about Ant-Man. Yeah.
If they thought it was good, I hope they have a fun time.
They saw it already.
Oh, I mean...
What, you about to say?
Yeah.
All right, well, come on. Let's hear it.
Okay, so, first off, a lot of the movie was slow. And I would have enjoyed it as like a slow building movie if there was more action. I felt like there was a lot of action though in the movie. I just felt that the way the movie was going, there wasn't a lot of it. And I felt parts of it were dragged out. And like my dad said, there wasn't much story. There was parts and pieces. And then there was Kang's story, but we know Kang's story. It's just a different perspective of a Kang's story. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to learn more and more about Kang stories as we go on and we learn more and more about Kang. But I wanted to know something different about him. And all we got was the exact same information, which is annoying because it's like, if I wanted to do that, I would have just put the Loki scene on. And I don't need the same thing, but a different font. That's like trying to type a word and it, like, putting a different font on the same word and it looks the same. It's like, why would you do that? And then I liked Cassie. I felt like her character was fun. Also, how did we not know she got switched?
Yeah, we found out today that the actor was switched, and that's not who Cassie was. We didn't know that.
They look the exact same.
Oof. I gotta go back and look. I don't remember, I'll be honest.
From what I remember, they look the same.
I don't remember. So I can't, I don't know.
They might not be.
I gotta go look at Endgame. That's when you see her.
I don't know. Either they look alike or my mind is tripping me out. All right.
Maybe you straight tripping.
Moving forward, can we just talk about Hank and his ants?
Sure.
His whole thing, this entire movie was ants. Can we just get this man his own movie or something where he just talks about ants? Because that's what he wants. That's what it was.
Well, he's the original Ant-Man.
But a lot of his entire thing is just ants.
Yeah. Hence the name Ant-Man. That's why he's the original Ant-Man. They did some cool stuff with Hank this movie.
Yeah, but
we finally got to see him be the actual Ant-Man.
He was like, a word, that's what we doing? We fighting my peoples? All right, ants, go get them.
That was cool.
He said, I'm gonna wield the ants. Fire.
Right. Go get them, ants.
Yeah.
An army of ants.
I have a question, though. How did the ants deal with Kang like that? See, if this was the real case, then how come Hank didn't just get a bunch of ants and send them at Thanos?
Hank wasn't around for Thanos.
He wasn't?
He got snapped.
But when they snapped him back.
He won part of the fight.
And Ant-Man was.
Yep. You got to talk to your boy Kevin.
Ah!
The Kevin.
Kevin the robot?
The Kevin, right?
Kevin the robot?
Right. Kevin Feige, the Kevin. The Kev.
I'm supposed to send him like 4 other emails.
Slacking.
I can't find his email nowhere.
It's not on your iPhone?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm about to put Kevin Feige
Oh, my God.
at MarvelStudios.com.
That's not how it works. You can't just put someone's name and a made-up email address and think they're going to get an email.
I don't know his email.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You can't put like mgonzalez@gsquared.com and you're going to get an email. That's not how it works. People have email addresses that are specific to their names and what they choose. What's going on? What's up? What happened?
Nothing.
Trying to kick the table?
No, I'm trying to make sure my feet are.
Sabotage everything? Like an episode of Cutthroat?
Everything falls. It's raining electronics.
Yeah, that's a bad day for us. A sad and a bad day for us.
It's raining electronics from out of the floor.
Down to the floor?
Yeah, down to the floor.
So come on, what did you actually like about the movie? That good, huh? You said it was better. You said it's the best Ant-Man movie. What makes it the best Ant-Man movie?
I don't know. I didn't like 2. 1 wasn't my favorite.
3's your favorite. Tell us why.
Can I finish? So
Yes,
automatically
please.
3 would be the best one, even though I don't like 3 like that.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what do you give this movie?
7.
Yeah.
No. 4.
Here we go.
4. Final answer. I'm locking it in. Number
That's
4.
a bogus answer. You're just being ridiculous.
Number
now.
4.
No, you just said it was good.
Give
and
me
you
number
liked
4.
it, and you liked it more the second time.
Give me number 4.
Come on, man. For real.
Like a 5.
All right. 5 just means average.
Number 1 was like a 3 for me.
Nah, you all that. Ant-Man 1 was good.
I didn't like it like that.
Ant-Man 1 was good. This one?
I could say that about a lot of your favorite movies.
My favorite movies?
Mhm.
You mean in Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, you don't really know my favorite movies. Eyeballs.
Got my eyes itch.
Okay. This has been the longest nothing pod ever.
Watch there be like 30 minutes apart.
It's going to be like 7 minutes after I edit all this nonsense out. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm leaving all of this nonsense. That's it.
You just gonna put it like this?
The pod that remains.
I thought the name was Yummy.
That's it. It's just going to be staying like this. I don't care. Because it's not right. Then she talking about she wanted to do 2 pods. Can't even do 1.
Okay, we can finish now.
Final answer. What you rate this movie 1 to 10? Come on, the real answer, not the playing around answer.
6.
A 6. Okay, that's yeah. I think like a 6 or a 7. I don't like that it didn't have a lot of story. What you think about Kang? Boring. Boring. It was boring.
Let me speak.
Okay, come on.
Okay. I feel like King, a lot of it was just, I'm gonna fight you. That was a lot of what he was in this movie.
Uh-huh.
A lot of it was give me what I want or I'll fight you. He was like, we gotta get it right now.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, well, y'all not gonna do what I want?
Right.
I'm about to pull the Darth Vader on y'all.
That's it. Force
Lights
choke.
out.
That's it.
And he did that with MODOK. He said, don't
Yep.
speak unless you're spoken to.
Word.
I was like, oh. I said, oh. I sat up so fast.
Right? He was flexing.
He was like, I'm better than y'all, and I'm going to show it to you.
But then he lost.
Then he lost. He got sucked into a particle thing.
I really was like excited. I thought Kang was gonna win.
I thought he was going to escape.
That's what I'm saying. And then in the last fight, he's kicking Ant-Man's butt. And here come Wasp saving the day. But why? Come on now. Ant-Man's gonna beat Kang?
No.
I ain't like that. I'll be honest, to me, the best part of this whole movie was the end credit scene that showed us the Council of Kangs.
I liked it in that.
That was cool. That was cool. What was the other one? Oh, Loki showing this guy that they found Kang somewhere. Ah, phooey. I didn't care about that.
Boo. Boo. Throwing tomatoes.
Throwing tomatoes. Who taught you that?
My friend sent me a video about a Marvel movie she didn't like, right? And then the audio is boo, tomato, tomato, throwing tomatoes.
There's an episode of Hey Arnold like that. And they throw tomatoes. It's a really old
Boo,
thing.
tomato, tomato,
It's a really old thing.
tomatoes.
It's a really old thing. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that scene wasn't it for me. But yeah, I really liked the one with Kang. All the Kangs, that was cool. What else I liked about this movie? I don't want to just trash it. Like the war scene was cool. I like seeing all the Kang tech. Kang has some cool tech. That was dope. I like that Kang was manipulating everybody. Jedi mind tricking everyone. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I just really am trying to get home, and we can go wherever you want. If you help me fix my machine, you can go home. You can go home.
You can get all the time in the world with your daughter.
Right, I was gonna say that next. High five, girl. It's like, I can give you the one thing you want.
Time.
Time.
Time is not of the essence.
You can have all the time you want.
Then he was like, give me my stuff.
Or else.
Right now. We finna have a problem. Let me stop.
That's what he said, though.
He was like, give me. Just hand it over. It'll all be over.
That's true.
I mean, he got what he wanted.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you like that they kept showing Ant-Man from Baskin Robbins?
No.
Okay, because I didn't like that, and I thought that was.
But why was he
ridiculous.
in the? Why was he in the scene?
In all the scenes.
No, I mean in the scene.
With all the Ant-Man possibles.
The possibles.
That was weird.
Why?
What did they call it? A loop of possibility or something?
They called it the storm of possibility.
That was weird too.
Marvel, what's going on? Kevin, you specifically. What's going on in this movie? I don't know.
Kevin. Yo. Kevin, you got some explaining to do.
I'm gonna need a detailed essay in the comments.
Not an essay. Oh my god.
About what you did, why you did it, and how this was important, and what lesson did you learn?
Wow. What lesson did you learn? Okay. Wow. That was gangster. Professor Emily on deck. Kevin is in trouble. Kevin is going to detention. He's got a lot of homework
he's
to do.
being suspended.
He's being suspended? Oh, man. All right.
Until further notice, I don't want to hear it, Kevin.
You think this was a strong start to Phase 5?
No.
I don't think so either. I feel like they really, really hyped this up, and it wasn't worth the hype. I don't think it hit like the hype that they were giving it. And like the director was saying, oh, this is an Avengers level movie.
Huh?
I didn't think so. Oh, you know what was cool? the houses that are spaceships. He's like, your buildings move?
He was like,
Is your buildings fly? And the
Yours
building
are
was
dead?
like, yours are. Right, that's what he
No,
said.
the
He
little
said, your
jello
buildings are
guy,
alive?
the ooze guy. He was like,
Yeah.
yours are dead.
He's like, drink me.
Drink me.
Yo, drink me? That's wild, right
It's
there.
like drink, like in Alice in Wonderland, the little
Yes,
bottles.
that's exactly. Well, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to copy Alice in Wonderland
They're like,
with that stuff.
just drink it. He was like, no.
Yeah. Yes. That's what they were trying to do. A lot of the stuff in this movie was kind of like Alice in Wonderland style. That was kind of the vibe. Which I get, because we're going into this new, different place, which is what Alice in Wonderland is, and then everything in Alice in Wonderland is weird. Drink this, get big. Drink that, get small. Eat this. You know, the Tea Party, the Mad Hatter, all that good stuff. It was cool. Who's your favorite character in this movie?
The woman Cassie is with when she sends out the message.
Oh, the warrior lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her or Cassie.
Mine was Kang.
Oh, I forgot him.
That's okay. You don't gotta like Kang because I like Kang. I think Jonathan Majors did the best acting job. And then Michelle Pfeiffer. That's the lady who plays Janet Van Dyne.
I just like the warrior lady because she kind of reminded me of like Valkyrie, kind of.
I see that.
So, and part of it was like she fought for what she thought was right, like no matter what. And yeah, that's why I liked her. But I'm not saying the other like King wasn't bad. Like he wasn't bad. I thought Jonathan Majors did a great job with the acting.
He did.
I can't wait to see what he does with the other ones.
Right. Yeah, so far he's done great with both versions of Kang that we've seen. He Who Remains was like silly and weird, and this
Willy
one was,
Wonka.
Yeah.
Now he's like, you.
Right.
It's outside.
3:00.
3:00. Meet me at the park.
That's it. You know the one.
Tether court outside. You got 7 minutes.
That's right.
He was throwing hands left and right.
Yeah, I like that part.
He was like, I'm going to.
Yeah, this Kang wasn't afraid to show his stuff.
Nope. He was like,
Not
a
at
word.
All. Right. Yeah, Kang was my favorite character in this movie. Jonathan Majors did a great job. And I think Michelle Pfeiffer did a good job too. We got to really see her shine. So that was cool. I like that. Who was your least favorite character?
MODOK.
Mine too. Him and the goo guy.
Oh, I kind of liked the goo guy. He was kind of funny.
I didn't like him.
No, we didn't talk about her lover when she was down here. That's who my least favorite was. The lover. Forget MODOK. He can be excused. The lover. I would rather have a heart attack and die than ever think about that.
That was extreme. That was extreme.
What I said?
Yes. That was OD. But okay, that's fine. That's your right to your opinion. Yeah, that whole scene was really weird. That was weird. He's fresh. He's fresh. But he died a horrible death.
How he died again?
Hank Pym blew up the thing that was in the drink. And then the thing that was in the drink killed him. What else? Cassie has a suit. Cassie's a superhero. Your thoughts? Shrug?
Yeah.
So you don't care that she's a superhero now?
No.
Okay.
Not really. Unless she's important, then I don't know right now.
I think it's very clear that they're putting together the foundation.
Avengers.
Yeah, the foundation for the Young Avengers team.
That was obvious with Kate Bishop and then the other one.
Right. You have Kate Bishop. You have
Yelena.
Miss Marvel.
No, not Yelena.
No, Yelena is not going to be an Avenger. Sorry.
Spider-Man? No.
Spider-Man is a Young Avenger. He can be. Even though he's usually on the regular Avengers, they could make him a Young Avenger. especially now that no one knows who he is, or they just know there's a guy named Spider-Man out there. Um, Perhaps later, he'll reveal himself again, and only the Avengers will know, and he'll be a young Avenger. Who knows? But at least you have Kate Bishop and
Miss Marvel.
oh wait, and Hawkeye's daughter, because he calls her Hawkeye.
I forgot
in
his
Endgame.
daughter.
Yeah. And then we don't know if he taught his boys, but we know those two for sure. So that's two Hawkeye replacement characters. Even though it's clear Kate Bishop is the person, but whatever. So you have those two. You have Miss Marvel. You have Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
You have Wanda's two boys.
Whenever they come back,
exactly. You have Hulk's son, and I can't believe I'm even saying that. Hulk. Mm-hmm. But it's true. It may not like it, but it's true. Spider-Man. Oh, and Morgan, which is
I forgot about Morgan.
Iron Man's daughter in Endgame, but if not, Ironheart.
Both of them could count though.
Right. And so that's 10 people right there. And I feel like we're missing
11,
somebody.
technically, because you count both of them.
That was 9 and 10.
Oh.
I feel like we're missing somebody though.
T'Challa's son.
Well, right
Shuri.
now, Shuri.
But both of them still.
Right now. Shuri or T'Challa's son. Yep. So there you go.
That's 12.
It's a big team.
It's a big team. It's bigger than the real ones.
Well, not anymore. Now the Avengers. I mean, you saw Endgame. Everybody was there. It's like 9,000 people. I mean, and Thor's stepdaughter.
God,
sure, whatever. Yeah, that lady.
So 13.
There you go.
Wait, I feel like we're missing somebody.
Gore the God Butcher's daughter.
I feel like we're missing somebody. Wait.
That's it for teens.
No,
because nobody in Guardians.
The guy with the helmet, son. No.
You gotta give me more than the guy with the helmet.
The one that his eyes glowing. Heimdall, his son.
Oh, maybe, but I doubt it. That is possible, yes. Yes, that's possible.
Because he was talked about a lot in the Thor movie.
In Thor, yes, this is true. But I don't think so. No. I think those kids are specific to
the originals.
The originals? What you talking about with this?
The original Avengers.
Oh, their proteges.
Like the group of Avengers.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, I think it's their proteges.
Oh, American Chavez.
America Chavez, very good. That is also another possibility for a young 14. Avenger. That's a lot. It's a quick team here.
It's a lot of kids.
I mean, that's the Young Avengers, though. The Young Avengers is literally what the title is.
Young.
And so that means Shuri could be part of it. It depends on what they decide is young. I mean, I don't know what the age range is. So, what decides where you go? I guess that... I don't think Shuri would be there because now she's Black Panther. I think it would be T'Challa's son. But this has nothing to do with Ant-Man. So, yeah. We can discuss that whenever they put the team together.
Yeah.
Later on. I'm nervous about Phase 5. This was not a good start. And I already don't like that Thunderbolts is what ends this phase. I'm nervous about Phase 5. I thought this was going to be Wakanda Forever was a strong ending, and that Ant-Man was going to be a strong start.
Nope.
But I don't think this was a strong start.
It was kind of weak. It was weak.
It was weak.
It felt rushed.
I think it did not feel rushed. I think that it dragged a lot. It was lacking story.
Parts of it felt rushed.
Well, I'm talking about the film as a whole.
Oh, no.
So I think it dragged. Which is crazy because the movie was on the shorter side compared to some of the other Marvel movies. Yeah. I think it dragged. I think there was not a lot of story. I think that we know it was a bridge, right? This is what's taking us towards everything with Kang. But who cares? It still has to be a good movie. So all the fighting is cool, but I don't just want to see fighting. That wasn't enough for me. And yeah. So I'm nervous about Phase 5. You feel confident about Phase 5?
No.
Did this
No.
make you feel excited for Phase
No.
5? Me either. And Guardians is the next movie. Ooh. Okay, listen. Hey, listen. The people who watch this, because we talk about Marvel, we probably will not be doing a Guardians review for a long time, because I don't think we're going to see Guardians in the theater. We've never seen any of the Guardians movies in the theater.
Well, it depends if I go with my friend.
If you go with your friend, then you could do a pod talking about it all by yourself. I'll set up the equipment. You can have all the cameras. I'll just keep switching the camera when I do the editing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. It'd be like that wax scene we just saw in Flash episode 1.
They give us every angle.
Yep.
They said, "Oh, word, that's what we're doing."
Right.
Switch the camera. Switch it. Flip it. Switch it. Switch it. It's like, oh.
Yep. They wanted us to make sure we saw every angle possible for that kiss.
Don't say too much.
Why? I said that kiss, and it could be anybody kissing. I didn't say who was kissing.
True. All right, now can we just end this? I gotta pee.
Yeah. Any last things you want to say?
No.
Okay. So a 6. Final answer. I go 6.5.
Final answer. Give me number 6.
6.5. Yeah, 6. And I feel like I'm being nice because it wasn't great. And for that to be the strong start, that means this is about to be another weak phase. Because number 4 was just a flush it down the toilet phase. It was like, nah, we don't really need this. Mm-hmm. But all right, that's it. That's our thoughts on Ant-Man Quantumania. I'm sorry. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. That's the official title.
Yeah.
And so that's it. We out. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We are not doing 2 pods this time. We just skipped Ant-Man so people could watch it. We're not doing another pod. We'll see y'all as usual in 2 semanas. 2 weeks.
Adios.